Yo, what is up, guys? It's Superelectivire here, and I'll be bringing you a showdown battle here today. Now, I am going as doing national Pokédex teams today, and today, as you can see, I did a ton of them over the past couple days. And today, we will be doing the set that will be for Mega Venusaur. But this time, it'll be a physical set. Now, physical set is this physical set is very interesting, I suppose, as you never see physical Venusaur anywhere. So we've got Venumsore here. This is a pretty interesting set, and like I said, normally I run Synthesis over Growth, but you know, I figured, well, I do have Umbreon again, so I do have Wish Passing, so which means that I can Growth up, and because he only has 100 base attack, you know, Mega Venusaur only has 100 base attack, I figured, well, we probably boost it up a bit and make it a little bit stronger for these moves. Now, the special sets are usually better because of the higher special attack. Here, let me pull this up right here. See, take a look at Mega Venusaur's stats. He's got 4 stats in the hundreds, and the other 2 are 80, which is not bad at all. And basically, he's got pretty good stats, so yeah. Essentially, this set is gonna be surprising. It could do knockoff. These 3 moves have pretty decent coverage. It hits a lot of stuff. And then we do have Umbreon for Heal Bell in case I get burned or something. And then, of course, I got Wish. And my 2 walls are Umbreon and Zapdos. Zapdos being physically defensive and Umbreon being specially defensive. We've got Heatran as a Choice Scarfed Sweeper, I guess. And then I mostly just made these teams based off of type coverage. And I tried putting stuff, you know, like having 2 physical Pokemon, 2 specials, and 2 walls. So you've got OU, and they're actually suspect testing, they're suspect testing, I believe, Giratina or Origin Form or something like that right now. I'm not sure. I think it was that. But, we'll have to see whether it makes it back into OU, because right now I believe it's Ubers, and then they are gonna put it into OU, which is what it's being suspect tested for. So, alright, so first off, this guy is running a mono grass team with Mega Venusaur. So, judging from this, Mega Venusaur is not gonna do anything. So, I'm probably going to do another Venusaur, or another physical Venusaur battle after this, after I get a better matchup, I suppose. But we'll go ahead and showcase this one right now. So let's see. Let's start with this is probably bulky Venusaur, and probably lead. Okay, so it's okay. Okay, well, let's see. I'm definitely gonna need my Zapdos for that Ludicolo. Heatran's gonna be amazing. Keldeo as well will take out Ferrothorn. Garchomp will do some great damage with Fire Blast. We'll go ahead and start off with Venusaur. It's pretty it's kind of actually this guy does I forgot, this guy does not have poison type attack, so it does not have poison stab because, you know, it doesn't get any good physical moves. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with Growth. And then, just see what this guy's gonna do to me. I don't think he's gonna do anything, but it doesn't look like a raid team, although it could be. You know, this guy might set up Rain Dance, but in my opinion, he should probably just go for the, what's it called? Oh, no, never mind, because this looks like a mono grass team, so if he wants to use Drizzle, then he needs to basically go with Politoed, I believe, Politoed. But if he goes with Politoed, then that means that he won't have a mono grass team anymore, so yeah. Now I choose to go for knockoff, just in case, because I know Roserade uses like Black Sludge and stuff, so actually no, let's go for the Earthquake. It's probably not going to load, but it goes for the knock. Whoa, that does a good amount of damage. Alright, so this was an offensive, Roserade, and it's basically able to just go, basically able to just go and hit with an extra sensory, which does a ton of damage. That's a lot. 55% to a Mega Venusaur. That does a ton of damage. Now, it is super effective, and Mega Venusaur only has 2 weaknesses, Psychic and Flying, but that did a ton of damage. Now, I'm gonna assume this guy's gonna go for a Hidden Power Fire, but I'm gonna try going for one Earthquake while I still have the Growth Boost, switch out to Umbreon and Wish Pass later. That's what I'm gonna try to do. And, yeah. So I'm gonna assume this is either a Sub-Seed set. Actually, I don't think they run Sub anymore. Never mind. Let me go for Earthquake just in case he subs again, but while he uses, actually I think I might actually wall this guy because it doesn't look like he has Hidden Power Fire. Although I don't think he would use it. I would personally go for Sludge Bomb instead. Well, that does 30%. All right. I'm gonna assume he's gonna predict me to switch. Actually, I don't even know if he'll assume that I will switch because I didn't switch before while he subbed. So, I think it would be good to take the risk and switch. But if I go into, I don't want to go into Umbreon now because he could just sub up. So I think I will go into Keldeo because I can always sub on him. And then actually no, but Secret Sword is not very good either. So I wouldn't say that's the best shot either. I will go. Well, I could take a chance here. I'm gonna go into Umbreon and try Wish Passing. Now, actually, if I go into Umbreon and I try Wish Passing, he'll know and he'll go for Sludge Bomb, where I could go into Heatran. It depends on whether he sets up Substitute on this turn or not. Okay, so he doesn't. Okay, that's awesome. I do get poisoned, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go into Wish. Actually, no, he's probably gonna set up Substitute here. Let me go for Wish. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Wish and then fake out a well, actually, it depends on whether he goes into Substitute here or not. So, if he goes into Substitute here, I'm pretty much dead. I'll need to go switch into my Heatran, and hopefully I'll be okay. He does not go for the Substitute. I'm going to go for Wish there. Go for the Heal Bell, just in case he thinks that I'm going to go into... Actually, no, my HP is getting low, but I'm going to go into Heal Bell and get rid of that poison, because that's going to kill me, and I'm going to go for another Wish. He's probably going to go Substitute eventually, actually, but, oh, he's going to go Leech Seed. Okay. So I am fully healed. I'm going to go for another Wish. And he's probably going to go for the Substitute, but I don't really care because Venusaur can take a couple of hits. So, and I'm just going to go into my Venusaur, go with Growth. Actually, no, he's going to go into Substitute, okay. I do have Witch there. He's probably going to go into Sludge Bomb. Let me go into Heatran because it should be able to take a punch. Actually, it should be able to, let's see. He's running Substitute, Leech Seed, so Sub-Seed, and then Sludge Bomb and a Giga Drain. So Heatran should be able to take anything that this guy can throw at him and still do great. So, he's gonna go to the Giga Drain. That's not gonna touch me that much, actually. He is healing slightly with Giga Drain, but that's okay. I'm going to Flamethrower, and he can't really switch in anything because actually I should be able to beat him up, or beat his Ludicolo up, even with 2-hit KO. Yeah, actually I'm not sure if it'll 2-hit KO, but it'll do some good damage at least. Okay, yeah, so that does some decent damage. He's probably going to go into a water attack now. I'm going to go ahead and switch out to Zapdos. He could predict and go with the Ice Beam, but honestly, my Zapdos should be fine. Zapdos has Discharge, so which is good. He decides to go for the Scald, and I do get burned, which is pretty bad. If he has Ice Beam, he'd go for Ice Beam now, but if he doesn't, then that's good. So he's probably expecting an Electric type move, so he's going to probably switch into his Ferrothorn. I'm going to go ahead and predict that switch and go to Heatran, just because, I can't really touch Ferrothorn because I'm not running the Heat Wave set, so we'll hope he goes into that. Actually, to be honest, he can switch into anything, because virtually anything can take a Discharge, because Grass resists Electric, so which is okay. I mean, I don't see myself using Zapdos too much. I will need him for Defog support probably, in case he switches in Ferrothorn, but he decides to go for the Rain Dance, which is a very smart move on his part, because just in case I switch to my Heatran, that Fire is not going to be able to do too much. So, Let's see. Ludicolo has good special defense. I am Scarf though, and I'm not Specs, so he's probably gonna go. Let's see. I do want to keep this guy alive because he will come in handy. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out to. Let's see. This guy's probably gonna go for a water attack. I could sack off my Venusaur. I think I'll do that because I don't see him doing too much. He does wall the opposing Venusaur though, which would be really helpful. So, I think I'm gonna go into Keldeo. I don't see Keldeo doing too much, although it could help against Ferrothorn. But I do have this guy for that, and I do have Garchomp's Fire Blast, so I should be okay with Keldeo. We'll try Substitute, and then we'll try Calm Minding, and we'll see how well I can get through. Now, he might switch into his Whimsicott and go into Taunt. I'm not really okay. So this is a Sub-Seat set, and that really sucks for him because he basically will let me set up. Oh no, he's got Swift Swim. Yeah, it's okay. I should be able to survive a couple of turns. Okay, I'm faster, so this guy seems like it's Rain Dish. Yeah, it's Rain Dish. It's Rain Dish, so I got really lucky there that Leech Seed missed, which means that he basically can't sell me out with Ludicolo anymore. So he's probably going to stay in though, because I don't know what moves he has. He's gonna keep going for the Giga Drain. He is a grass type, so he does have Giga Drain. I don't see that Giga Drain can beat me though, like from a +1 special defense. So I'm gonna go for Stab just in case, Substitute just in case he goes for the what move? Leech Seed. Now I'm gonna go one more time just in case he goes for the Leech Seed now, seeing that he has Giga Drain. This guy seems to be a pretty decent player actually, so I'm gonna go into Substitute. He hopefully goes for the Leech Seed, decides to go for Giga Drain instead while I basically just stall myself out. So I'm gonna go for the Calm Mind one more time. He's probably gonna predict me and go for the Leech Seed now. But I don't want to risk myself losing too much HP, so I do go for the Calm Mind. Hopefully he goes over Giga Drain. He decides to go for Rain Dance, which is a very, it's an interesting move on his part because I guess he wants that. Rain Dish boost, but I'm gonna go for one more Calm Mind, which is a really stupid idea. But I should be able to take a Giga Drain from +3 Calm Mind, and I should be able to get enough power on my special attack to hit him with a Secret Sword. So I do see his Breloom having Mach Punch. Actually, it probably does. So that's probably a really bad idea. But whatever. Okay, he decides to go into Venusaur, which is amazing. Let's see, he does have Giga Drain. I should be able to survive a Substitute though. I'm at +3. I'm not sure whether I can survive because remember Venusaur has like 120 base attack or something. I'm just gonna check him out. So yeah, his Giga Drain still hurts me at +3. So we'll have 252 special attack. That's hilarious. But I'm gonna go for the Secret Sword right now. Actually, I don't remember whether it resists, which is really bad. Actually, I'm gonna go for Scald. Because I don't remember whether Secret Sword is resisted by poison or grass. What the heck? That is weird. It says your message was not sent because you've been typing too quickly. Whatever that is. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a let's see, that was not very effective, but I don't think it matters. I'm just gonna go for Scald and break his Substitute. He's probably gonna go for the Giga Drain and he'll have a ton of HP left, but I'll break his Substitute while he goes for the Giga Drain, and that only does 30, which is really good. And then Secret Sword's gonna be able to do. Secret Sword's definitely gonna be able to finish him off. So I love Sub CM Keldeo. Substitute Calm Mind Keldeo. It's amazing. It can basically look at that 30%. It's with one more Calm Mind, I could survive a Substitute, but I'm gonna go ahead and beat off that Venusaur right now. Get some leftovers boost, which will be very helpful. Because I can set up more Calm Minds in a little bit, or I'm not Calm Minds, Substitutes in a little bit, but I'm gonna assume he's just gonna go straight into his Breloom and just Mach Punch me to death. So, that's what I'd expect. That's what I would do, unless he's running the Sub Focus Punch set. This guy actually looks like he has a ton of Sub Pokemon, so, that is really interesting. I'm gonna assume that since he's lacking physical attackers, let's see, that was special. His Rosary was special, so I'm gonna assume that he has Breloom with Mach Punch, physical set, and then Ferrothorn will probably be using a Gyro Ball or Power Whip because he is lacking a bit of physical presence. So he's probably gonna go for Mach Punch. I'm not sure whether it'll KO me from here. Probably will, because you know Breloom is pretty powerful. So, okay, that works too. Let's see. What do I want to do? Because this guy can basically set up on me while I am sleeping. So, if I stay in, then I could retain these boosts, or he can basically just kill me from there. But Spore was just in case I switched, which was smart. But if I went for a substitute there, which is dumb because he has Bullet Seed. So, actually, I don't think he's going to be running Swords Dance. He could be running Swords Dance. If he is, then my Zapdos should be able to take a hit from there. From a Mach Punch, Swords Dance boosted, Technician boosted, Stab boosted Mach Punch. But yeah, so he decides to go for the Bullet Seed, finish on my Keldeo. So that's okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and go into my Garchomp. I do have Rough Skin in case he wants to attack me with Mach Punch. It does not look like he... No, never mind. Scratch that thought. I'm going to go ahead and go into Stealth Rock, because if he attacks me, his Mach Punch should definitely leave Rough Skin. So I'm going to try Stealth Rock, and assuming he has Mach Punch. So if he goes for Bullet Seed, it should not KO me. So unless it hits 5 times, in which that's unlikely. And even then, it might not hit me. So, okay. Okay, so it hit 3 times. Okay, yeah, 5 times. Yeah, that's unlikely. But I'm going to go ahead and go for the a Dragon Claw now. Actually, Earthquake now. If he decides to go for the Mach Punch, he will finish me off, but then he will die as well. So Stealth Rock probably was not the best option, but I was kind of checking to see whether, or I was just kind of relying. Yeah, there's the Mach Punch. So that, yeah. So if only that happened the first turn, you know. So yeah. It worked, and my Garchomp's actually decently bulky. He's a pseudo-legendary, which means he has a base stat total of 600, which is pretty good. And so he has got 226 defense, along with 357 HP. Those stats at level 100 are pretty good. So, well, considering that he's a physical attacker, so I'm a bit surprised that I survived the Mach Punch. But you know, he is decently bulky, so he is able to take that Mach Punch. Now, I'm gonna assume that I don't remember what these guys run, Taunt or something. I know they run dual screens. I'm not sure what to expect from this, so I'm gonna go for the Fire Blast. Okay, Tailwind works. That Fire Blast, I suppose, is payment for the Leech Seed. So that's okay with me, but that is gonna be really bad. Hopefully, I can hit a Fire Blast. And Fire Blast will do some pretty big damage to anything, really. So he is faster. Oh yeah, Tailwind. Yeah. Okay, let's see. If I go into Umbreon, I can Wish Pass. But I don't think that will work. Let me just go into Heatran and then go for the Overheat. I should be fine. Because I don't believe that Whimsicott's too bulky. Let's just take a look at Whimsicott. Let's see. Yeah, he's not bulky at all. Just got good speed and good support with Prankster. So if I go for the Overheat, it should be able to kill anything except for Ludicolo. And if it's Ludicolo and second Overheat, should be able to do some great damage and should probably finish him off from there. So either way, I should be okay. With Overheat hitting anything, and if it's Ferrothorn, it'll definitely KO him. So things are looking good so far. Yeah, but that miss. That's why I on Swords Dance sets I run Fire Fang, because it does have higher accuracy, and Swords Dance will boost that Fire Fang. But usually I either run Stone Edge or Fire Fang depending on what my team needs. It's a bit harder in like the games to build to make sets that your team needs, because, you know, breeding takes forever. So unless you're doing like hacking or Pokegenning or, you know, illegally changing its moves or something, so, you know, that could be pretty bad. I mean, that will be much easier to get your Pokemon that you want. But yeah. So now that he's seen my Overheat, decides to scout it out. I think he's gonna switch into Ludicolo, which is okay with me. I just want to see how much my Overheat does, and I still have 4 Pokemon that I can switch out to just in case. My Venusaur is basically just there. Yeah, he goes into his Ludicolo. Overheat's gonna do a 50%. That's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. So their Tailwind petered out. But I need to keep this guy alive for his Ferrothorn, because otherwise that's going to be a huge stall. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into Umbreon and go for the Wish. He's probably going to go for the Substitute. Actually, no. He's probably going to go into the Substitute, Leech Seed. Okay, so they send an Umbreon, whatever. Okay, so he decides to go for the Rain Dance, and he does have Rain Dish, which is going to heal a ton of HP really quickly. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Toxic there. I don't believe he can kill me from there. He is running Sub-Seed, so he might set up a Substitute. I should... Okay, this guy's definitely faster, so he... Oh, dang! Dang, that Leech Seed... Oh, it missed 2 times. So... Yeah, that Leech Seed... 85% accuracy, I guess, is not enough. I hit a lot of Hydro Pumps, though, so I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, Hydro Pump's 80% accuracy. But that Toxic is definitely going to be able to stall this guy out. Sub-Seed sets rely on stalling in order to make progress, I suppose you could say. But basically, in order to... Sub-Seed sets basically rely on stalling. So if you can Toxic a Sub-Seeder while they still don't have the Substitute up, then you can basically stall them. So I'm just going to stall this guy out, which is pretty ironic considering you could stall a Sub-Seeder out. But he can't risk going Substitute because then he's going to lose valuable HP that he needs with the Toxic, so yeah. Alright, just to make this like less boring, I'm just going to switch out, okay? Because that's just kind of mean, I suppose. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the Wish and then go into my Venumsore. Just because, you know, why not? So yeah, for his Whimsicott, as long as he doesn't have the rain up, the rain will basically cause all my Overheats to not KO anything. So, as long as I could get rid of this, as long as I could get rid of the rain, which I did, he's probably going to set up rain again this turn, but I'm just going to switch out, go into the, see if I can get off the Wish, and if not, then I basically get to send in my Heatran, KO everything from there with Overheat. Now, if he's smart, he'd probably, after his Ludicolo dies, he'd probably go into his Whimsicott on the Overheat. Should be able to take 1 or 2 hits, but, wow, that Leech Seed. That's so unreliable. But I'm just gonna go into my growth again, and let's see. Yeah, this Whimsicott basically takes whatever my Venusaur has, and basically, I can't touch him. So, actually, I'm not even sure what tier it's in. Oh no, I'm playing OU right now. Okay, well, I probably don't have to worry about Whimsicott too much, so. But that Whimsicott, yeah, it completely walls this thing, but I do have Fire Blast, and I do have Heatran for that, and Scarf, so, you know, I should be okay against Whimsicott, you know, it's not too common, so I should be okay. I do set up Growth here. Now, this guy could set up a ton of boosts. I'm gonna assume it's another Leech Seed set for HP. I'm gonna assume it's got Gyro Ball or Power Whip, probably Gyro Ball for coverage. Probably Stealth Rock and Spikes, I'm gonna assume, or maybe Thunder Wave. If he goes for Thunder Wave, he go for it now. Okay, Curse set, interesting. I'm gonna go for 1 more Growth since that Curse essentially just got rid of that Growth, so that Growth boost. So yeah. Hopefully, let's see, hopefully he doesn't go for another Curse. He probably will, to be honest. Decides to go for Gyro Ball. That does a ton of damage. Hopefully Earthquake +2 Venusaur should be able to do it at least 50%. Come on, I'm hoping for 50%. Then I can bring in my Scarfed Heatran. Oh my gosh, that did nothing. That did nothing. But I do have my Scarfed Heatran, which is a special attacker, which means that Ferrothorn will not really be able to defend against it. It's probably max special defense, to be honest. But, you know, it's 4 times weak, and Heatran's decently strong. I mean, it's got almost 300 attack, so... it's whether I want to use Flamethrower or Overheat now. I'm going to assume he's max special defensive based, and take a look at his stats, man. These are pretty decent stats, so take a look at 116 special defense and 131 defense. So I'm going to go with Overheat just because Flamethrower might not do the job, and I don't want to die. So this guy is a +1 attack, so, you know, it does pretty decent damage, so, yeah. Honestly, if he goes into Ludicolo, he's probably dead, right? Because of Stealth Rock. Oh no, he has 21% left. His best option probably is to Swift Sack Ludicolo, actually. Actually, maybe not. But I don't know what his best options are, since Ferrothorn will die, and then Whimsicott will die. But he knows I'm probably using Overheat, so he could probably go into Ludicolo, just because... Yeah, it's pretty much game anyways, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. But, yeah, I should be able to beat Ludicolo. Probably have around 16% when it comes in after Stealth Rock, so... Oh, 8%, never mind. That Toxic is just gonna stall him, so... I think I'm just gonna switch out because... I don't feel like it's worth it, wasting an Overheat. I can always just come in and then beat up Whimsicott later, so... I'm gonna go ahead and go into my Zapdos and basically sack this guy, although he can't really do much to me anyways, but I just need to get rid of that Overheat. So yeah, this guy's dead from Toxic basically after like 1 or 2 turns, so yeah, 1 more turn, so I don't think it matters what I do. I think I'll just go with Roost, just, you know, we'll just see whether it chooses Discharge or Roost. Probably Roost, to be honest, and I'm okay with either. It doesn't really matter. It's pretty much game, but... I guess Roost gives him more HP. So, I'll just go into Discharge now. And yeah, this guy's dead. Actually, did he even nickname his Pokemon? I know this guy's nicknamed, but yeah, he didn't even nickname his other Pokemon. Interesting. Alright, so I'm considering whether or not I want to run Heat Wave on this guy. I'm personally prefer, that doesn't even make any sense. Right now my personal preference is running the set that I have right now, because I already have Fire on these 2 guys, so I don't necessarily need Fire. And of course I need the Fog, just because I like to have the Fog. I could get rid of the Fog and put like something else, like Hidden Power Ice or something on it. Excuse me, Hidden Power Ice or something on it. But you know, I basically have Keldeo, so I'm pretty okay with it. And I really like having the Fog, especially since this guy's a flying. So, and Heatran is actually no, Heatran's neutral. But I really like having that. So I did want this guy is my defensive wall, so I did want to have Toxic in order to do Toxic stalling, but my Umbreon also has Toxic, and that's why I want to do it over Foul Play as well, because it is a wall, so wow, that Moonblast did a lot. 25, actually no, that's only 25%. Actually no, yeah, because I'm physically defensive, yeah. So, I'll just go with Discharge. Roost is the better option, but, you know, I'm just gonna go with it for that. But yeah. This guy looks like he's running Taunt, Moonblast, Tailwind, and I'm gonna assume a Sleeping move, but he hasn't used anything like that yet, so yeah. But this Toxic is basically gonna stall out this guy the rest of this game. I'll end it quick with the Heatran. And let's go with Flamethrower. But I really like Mega Venusaur Physical. I don't know whether I want to do another video on this guy, because, you know, this is a monograss, so it's not the best way to showcase Mega Venusaur's physical capabilities. You know, it's not as good as Special, of course, because, you know, it has more coverage, but it lacks a lot of power, which is why Growth is there. But actually, no, he has Swords Dance, doesn't he? I should switch it to Swords Dance. That would be a smart idea. Yeah, you get Swords Dance. Wow. Wow, okay. Well, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys later. I hope you guys will enjoy this battle. And, yeah. Subscribe, like, comment. Thanks for watching, guys.